So this problem has a cylinder, and it says to find the volume. It gives us a formula for the right circular cylinder as V is equal to pi r squared times h. Round your answer to 2 decimal places. So we have something that looks like this. And so I'm going to plug in. So volume is equal to pi r squared times this. So when I put this in my calculator, I ended up with 12.56637.061, and this would be millimeters cubed, because I have millimeters squared here, and then times another millimeters gives me millimeters cubed. Volume is always in cubic units. So rounding to 2 decimal places, this is where I want to be. So that's what I want my last number to be. So I'll look 1 over. When it look 1 over, if it's 5 or more, I'm going to round the number with the arrow. So put your arrow, whatever the place value is it asks you to round to. And so this is what my answer should be. Now, when I look at this one, you said that the answer says it's 12.56. So I don't know why they're not rounding properly, but this should be the correct answer. And so when you're rounding, you always look 1 to the right, and then you just move this digit up. The only time you would move it to a 0 is, let's say it looked like this. Now, when I put my red arrow on the hundredths place, and I look 1 to the right, this makes this 10. So then that would add 1 to the place before it. So that's how you would end up with a 0, but that wasn't our answer. Now, what I did notice is if this is our volume formula. Now, if it said for pi, use the approximation 3.14, if I put that in, and I put the other values for r and h in, when I put this in my calculator, I ended up with 12.56. So this problem, now it should accept this answer. And it should accept this answer because a lot of students will use the 3.14 as an approximation. So, and I think since you probably generated a new problem, I can't see what the answer it does accept is, but it should accept both of these. But if it didn't, then there's some error either with the rounding, or it should have said this, and then you would have answered this. So I don't know what the error is to this problem, but it's off just a little bit. But this is doing it correctly. However, the rounding is just a little bit off.